The conventions mark the final stage in the U.S. presidential elections. They mark the moment when the two major parties come together. They rally their forces, select their candidates, and then go all in for a big win in November. The conventions are expected to be a moment of unity. However, divisions are pretty clearly there beneath the surface. For example, 25% of the Democratic Party's delegates voted against the plan for governance known as the Sanders-Biden Unity Platform.
We need a platform that works to rid our society of oppression and greed. Unfortunately, in my view, this platform doesn't do enough.
The Republicans decided to not even have a platform and to just focus their convention on renominating Donald Trump. And interestingly, the list of Republicans who are supporting Joe Biden is growing. Now, many big-name conservatives, as well as former elected officials, are on the list.
I'm a lifelong Republican. In normal times, something like this would probably never happen. But these are not normal times.
Now, these are certainly not normal times. A pandemic is sweeping the country, with many parts of the nation still on lockdown. Protests against racism are on the rise, and poverty is increasing. Donald Trump is now hoping to win over voters with his show.
Now, if you want to really drive him crazy, you say 12 more years.
A man who cares, a man who loves America and all Americans, a man who works tirelessly for you, even tonight during this nomination.
President Trump is the leader who will rebuild the promise of America and ensure that every citizen can realize their American dream.
Democrats are not really offering much of an alternative, just a list of some rather vague promises.
I'll be an ally of the light, not the darkness. The end of this chapter of American darkness began here tonight, as love and hope and light join in the battle for the soul of the nation.
Neither candidate is really offering any solutions for how to get the country out of the big economic, social, and healthcare crisis. Meanwhile, national unity is not very high on the list either. Many are speculating that Donald Trump won't accept the results if he loses. Hillary Clinton has just advised Joe Biden not to concede to Donald Trump under any circumstances.
Joe Biden should not concede under any circumstances. Eventually, I do believe he will win if we don't give an inch.
But right after the elections, it looks like we'll be back to square one. The big problems underlying these divisions and unrest are not going to be elected away.